welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Psychic Tarot. My name is Nia and today's video is about how your loved one experienced their own passing. So we'll be looking at what was going on with them emotionally, and hopefully we will also get some ideas about the outer circumstances and what was going on, because some of you don't quite know how your person died. So yeah, as you can see, I have 3 groups for you to choose from. For group number 1, we have the Basalt stone. For group number 2, this lovely feather that I found on one of my walks here in the forest. And for group number 3, the 3 silver rings. So all you need to do, as always, is to focus on your deceased loved one and on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of the 3 items calls your attention the most. Don't overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you will find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi everyone who chose the Basalt. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below if you're interested. Also, if you'd like to support me and my channel, my PayPal for donations and my Amazon wishlist with items that I'll be using for videos on here are down there as well. And make sure you change the country settings to Germany if you would like to place an order. But now let's get on with your reading today. I have many cards here to start off with. So how did your person experience their own passing? We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse. Wow, the 8 of Swords in the reverse. The 2 of Wands in the reverse. The 8 of Cups. The King of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. Alright, so trigger warning, this reading will be quite an intense one. Okay, so please make sure you're ready to take these messages. It's not all bad, but you know, I was feeling it when I was channeling your loved ones, and yeah, it's quite a lot that's going on here and that your person would like to share with you. And as I'm saying this, my lights went off here from my what do you call this, fairy light chain, which is very awkward, very weird. Maybe that's a sign. Let me try and fix it. Okay, so I fixed it. This has never happened before. I've always wanted to make a video about like weird things, paranormal stuff that happens during my reading. So maybe that's a sign that I should do it. But let's continue. Your person's energies are very strong. They really want to get your attention about this, all right? So first things first, it's not a gender specific reading, this one, and it's not limited to a specific relationship that you had with your loved one, but I'm seeing that many of you could be asking about a significant other you were in a romantic relationship with, okay? But that will not resonate for all of you, but I see it coming through clearly here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Lover energy, soulmate energy for all of you, actually. Soulmates are not strictly romantic. They are very significant karmic partners, okay, who help you grow and learn and evolve on your journey as a soul. So your person was dealing with an immense amount of emotional turmoil, them being the Queen of Cups in the reverse. They can be a man, but they were dealing with pain, with inner pain that they probably did not show here with the Eight of Swords, maybe did not quite open up to you about fully. And they did not know how to cope with it anymore. So their passing has to do with maybe some trauma they experienced, with some mental health issues, with heartache. Okay. I'm getting the message that for some of you, this heartache is linked to a separation between the two of you. Okay. To a breakup or something, or no contact situation. But they just did not know, with the Chariot in the reverse, how to move on. They were so desperate and so sad, so broken. They felt so caught up in this negativity. They had no sense of purpose anymore. They had no goals anymore, no aspirations anymore, no motivation anymore to continue in this life. And also here as well with the Two of Wands in the reverse, they were just kind of feeling like they came to a place where they should decide, either consciously or subconsciously. Their soul wanted to decide, am I going to keep on fighting? Am I going to keep on walking this path in this lifetime? Or am I going to leave? Your person was suffering a lot, and I feel like they could have been alone when they passed away, okay? And again, I'm picking up on so much mental and emotional turmoil from them. This person here, I'm going to show you, she has her hands tied and she's blindfolded, and she is standing at the edge of this rock here. That's representative of your person's situation on the inside. So they... I'm going to have to say this, but they felt like jumping off this rock here to liberate themselves from this pain. They decided not to keep on walking their path in this lifetime. Okay. They felt like there was no remedy for their intense pain. So here with the Eight of Cups, I hope you can see this, but this person here, she is walking away. Okay, and it might have been a male person in your specific case, but they wanted to walk away, and they knew that it was no solution to their problem, because you cannot walk away from your problems, but sometimes things get so intense and people get so lost that they decide to either consciously end their lives, or that their soul decides to end its physical existence, and then this decision manifests into like an outward circumstance that leads to the passing, like an accident or an illness. Okay, and trigger warning, for some of you, your person might have ended their own life, and my heart really goes out to you if that's the case. My heart goes out to all of you for like this intense emotional pain here, but yeah, for some of you it's quite bad actually. Or yeah, they needed to leave behind all of this pain and feeling trapped. And here with the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, now this is highly depending on your person's specific situation. For some of you, if they were unwell, if they were ill, okay, if they were suffering from some disease, this could mean that this King of Cups here is a doctor or like a care professional, and they offered here with the Page of Pentacles to end their suffering. Maybe they were also like really suffering physically. So someone offered them to end their suffering, or offered their loved ones to end the suffering. Okay. If that doesn't resonate, then again, this just means that your person here saw their passing, either consciously or subconsciously, as an opportunity to be emotionally free from pain again, to start over new with this Eight of Cups, okay? They really thought like, for all of you, leaving behind this turmoil here, this negativity, this heaviness, will be the start of something new. And they are right, okay? Love never dies, so that will always continue, even if the physical body is not there anymore. Love is always there, the soul is always there. It's physics, okay? Energy never goes away. That's actual science, even though most scientists don't believe in things like tarot, but they're really like confirming everything I'm doing here on my channel. You know, your existence is energy. It will not go away. It's not scientifically possible. So they know that in the afterlife, they have a chance to meet with their spirit guides, with their guardian angels, with God, with whatever you or they believe in, to kind of find ways to cope with this struggle and to get an opportunity either in heaven or in their next lifetime to fix this and decide not to end it, okay? Decide to keep on walking the path that they decided not to walk on any longer. So this is quite heavy here, but we have some many oracle cards. So let's see, my German oracle cards, I love them so much. So Eye of the Needle, intention. So this is confirmation for those of you where I said I feel like that person might have ended their own life, okay? But if they didn't, you know, like commit, I'm not going to say the word because it's a trigger word and I don't want my video to be taken down. So if they decided to do something to end their physical existence, yeah, that was an intention. But also, as I've been saying, if the soul is suffering that much, if the soul decides I can't take it anymore, then something will manifest in the physical, which leads to their passing. So they want you to know, regardless of how they passed away, they wanted to, it was intention. And wow, initiation, crossing over. So they want you to know that they did find the light, okay? They crossed this bridge, they've made it to the other side. It was their intention, the soul's intention, to leave behind the pain, to walk away from it, to find the light where they thought and felt that they would find healing and help. So that did happen. They are in a better place now. Okay, so be reassured. And we also have Triumph of Lies. So I feel like for many of you watching, you will probably never have known about your person's struggles or the extent of their unhappiness and pain. You might have not known this because they put on a brave facade, or, you know, they just hid it from you in order to protect you, or because they couldn't cope with it. If that doesn't resonate, then this is your person telling you that there is something about their passing which is linked to a lie. There is some hidden truth that they would like to come to the surface. But again, that really depends on your personal situation. So that could be many different things. Let's see what else we have. We have Love in the reverse. That's for those of you where I said that you were in a breakup or no contact situation with your person, and they were suffering a lot from this lack of love between the two of you, which added to their pain, which is why the soul just couldn't take it anymore. But also, I feel like your person might have not felt any love anymore for themselves or for their life in general. They just felt lifeless, and as if they couldn't find love or happiness in this existence anymore, so they walked away. And we also have Flow and the Moon card. Again, moon and water. Moons are always representative of, you know, passing over. So they did, again, want to escape this this pain, this lack of love and happiness by crossing over, but it came with a lot of sadness. Again, it was not easy for them to leave, okay? And last but not least, we have here Originality, blaze your own trail. So again, it's them saying it was their intention. intention to leave, the soul's intention. For some of you, it might have been a very conscious intention as well to leave. It's their very own path that they are walking on as a soul. It's, you know, like they're still guided, and, you know, like everything that happens for a reason. What happened is still part of their destiny. It's fated. And if you can't understand it, they're saying it's okay. You don't have to understand it, because this is specific to my journey as a soul. I'm walking my own trail, and I'm just trying to fix my issues here with my spirit guides. And to conclude, I have some written messages from your person for you. We have, I visit you in your dreams. So your person is very highly emotional, okay? And you here being represented by the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups potentially also means that you have a strong spiritual and psychic bond. So they might be on the other side here. They have crossed this bridge, but they're still trying to connect. So watch out for signs, especially in your dreams. They will try to reach you, and if they don't appear to you in your dreams as who they were, doesn't mean that they're not trying to visit you there. They might send you symbols in your dreams, okay? So watch out for that as well. We have look after yourself, so they are worried about your well-being. So make sure you practice self-love and forgiveness. And here, we need to learn and grow. So their passing is something that, was a hard karmic lesson, not just for them, but also for you. And at the end of the day, it's meant for the soul to evolve, okay? We as souls, we all aspire enlightenment, illumination, and the path to it is rocky, is difficult, is painful. So hopefully your person will be able to heal their wounds, especially regarding their passing. So that's all I have for you. I hope the reading resonated and that you liked it. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel, and let me know in the comments down below if it resonated, okay? So take very good care, and until soon, bye. Hi everyone who chose the feather. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below. Also, if you would like to support my channel, my PayPal for donations is down there as well as my Amazon wish list with items that I'll be using for readings on this channel. If you would like to place an order, just make sure you put the country settings to Germany, because that's where I'm at. But now let's continue with your reading today. So how did your loved one experience their passing? What was going on? We have Taurus, the Hierophant in reverse. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse, and it says Andromeda. Then we have Venus and the Empress in the reverse. We have Leo and Strength. And we also have Pisces, the Moon. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and it says, what does it say? Fixed water. We have Cancer and the Chariot in the reverse. And Autumn, Princess of Cups. I'm seeing some cards here that showed up in other piles as well. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but if you ever feel drawn to several piles, just follow your intuition. These readings are for the collective, so it can be that you feel drawn to several different groups because they might have messages for you in them. Just take whatever resonates and let your intuition guide you always. This might be a clue that you will find messages in other piles as well. But yeah, okay, so The reading is not gender specific and not linked to any, limited to any specific relationship you had with your person, but I'm seeing for many of you a child-parent relationship, or maybe a grandparent situation. And then even more specific, I see a lot of mother-daughter connections here coming through. But it doesn't have to resonate this for all of you, okay? Just for some of you. I'm saying this because I see a Queen of Cups and a Princess of Cups, and here on this Chariot card we have a mother holding her baby. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I feel like your person with the Hierophant in the reverse here, they, before their passing, had been dealing with a lot of trials and tribulations. It could be that they were suffering from a physical condition, maybe mental health for some of you, but probably most of you like a physical condition, which forced them to step down, to isolate a lot, like they could not be as outgoing as they wanted to be. For some of you, but they are very old souls, your people here that you're asking about. So they know now that this troubled time before their passing meant that they had to pass some karmic tests that they successfully did pass. They know it now. It could also be for some of you that you were maybe in separation from your loved one when they passed. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We have here the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So they were very unhappy about their situation, your loved one. Either unhappy because they had been dealing with a condition, or because of the isolation and the loneliness they were dealing with, or the separation from you, but there was a big piece to their happiness that was missing. They felt emotionally incomplete. Okay, and it affected their passing as well. Here with the Empress in the reverse, it looks like for some of you, or for many of you actually, your person could have died either of old age, or they got to a reasonably old age when they passed away. They had kind of lived through the prime days of their lives, and they knew that it wasn't possible for them anymore to have an abundant life, because they've already had that. If that doesn't resonate, then your person just thought they had no opportunities left anymore to create like fruition, happiness, abundance in their lives. Okay, maybe they were quite unhappy because they never got to live the life that they wished for and that they wanted to manifest. Maybe because of this isolation, maybe because of their condition, maybe because of other reasons, but they did have a lot of strength within them still. So their soul, I told you, they are old souls, okay, but also they are very strong souls, and this power and energy and like drive to live within themselves kept them alive for longer actually than it would have been the case if they weren't such old strong souls. And I want you to know that regardless of how they passed away and how they were feeling and doing at that time, deep within they have a lot of power still. Okay, a lot of energy, and they are very present as souls. And I must say, a lot of good vibes from this power, from this feather, when I was channeling your loved ones and when I was drawing the cards. I got very uplifting, positive, loving, kind energies, and they want you to know that that's the truth of the situation. Don't look at them how they were looking and doing and behaving and feeling when they were passing and shortly before. Look at the truth, which is on the inside, that they are so like strong, powerful, beautiful, and so present and wanting to connect and very eager to continue their soul journey in the afterlife. Here with the Moon card, And the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Princess of Cups in the reverse. That passing caused a lot of fear and sadness and emotional upheaval to them especially, but also to you, okay? And the people close to them, to the people they left behind, potentially their children or grandchildren. There was a lot of sadness and heartbreak because of this loss, because of the separation in death, all right? We actually have, how many major arcana cards do we have here? We have the Empress, Strength, the Hierophant, the Moon card, so that's 4, and the Chariot, 5. So 5 major arcana cards. Guys, I'm telling you, your person is an old soul, a very powerful soul, a soul that has been doing very well on their karmic journey. Okay, and they want you to know that. Again, look at what's on the inside, never look on the outside, okay? You might find a very different reality looking at your person's soul than what they presented as physically towards the end of their life. Yeah, they were quite scared and fearful towards the end of their life, quite scared, quite lost, quite caught up in the bad aspects of their passing, okay? But they want you to know that they made it because they're so strong and courageous on the inside, okay? But it felt scary to them, especially because they didn't want to lose you. They were thinking of you, okay? I'm getting this. They were thinking of you in their last moments while they were still conscious. They were thinking of you because you share a very loving bond. With the Chariot in the reverse, again, we have this mother baby picture here, like many of you will be in this situation, you know, parent figure, child figure, but if not, they just cared and still do care about you so much. You two are soulmates, okay? Soulmates are not strictly romantic. Soulmates are important karmic partners, okay, between souls. And that's what caused them so much heartache, so much fear and pain, that they knew they needed to cross over, across the threshold, you know, walk through the portal, but leave you behind. But they know they couldn't do anything about this. They could not, their soul could not be stopped, because once the soul answers Spirit's calling, there is no way back. But they want you to know that they're really, really missing you, and that you were absolutely on their minds here when they were passing. You are this Princess of Cups. You can be a man watching this, okay? But you're probably younger than them. If not, just take whatever resonates. But again, I'm really feeling like many of you will be children of this person you lost, or grandchildren. But yeah, they were thinking of you, and regardless of your actual age as a physical person, you are an old soul as well. We have the Autumn card here, so you are very far along on your spiritual journey as well. So what you're going through with your person's loss is, you know, like a test or a lesson as well that you are mastering. But yeah, they were scared and fearful and sad about losing you, and they were coping with dealing with this isolation and feeling incomplete emotionally, and feeling like drained and powerless and empty. But on the inside, they were and still are very strong. Okay, but let's see what else we have. We have some my German oracle cards here. Okay, Morning Tree, Reconciliation. Okay, for many of you, the reason why they were thinking about you so much in their last moments is because you might have had some unresolved issues here. Some, you know, separation, which I said with the Hermit and, sorry, not the Hermit, the Hierophant in the reverse. Have I been calling this the Hermit the entire time? I have. This is actually the Hierophant, but there is no coincidence, okay? There is never a coincidence. So what I was saying with the Hermit card, the whole isolation and being very mature and, you know, possibly being in separation is still true. There is no coincidence. Your person wanted me to say this. But I can now additionally say with the Hierophant here in the reverse, absolutely there could have been a separation between the two of you, and this makes a lot of sense with this reconciliation card here. You might have strongly disagreed on some crucial things on life, maybe religious ideas, politics, or just your characters might have clashed, and this might have caused a separation. And they were thinking about you so much because you didn't get to reconcile. So they were suffering because you didn't get to reconcile, or maybe they never could ask your forgiveness, or you could not give them your forgiveness. But yeah, they were thinking about you because there was some unresolved issue that they were feeling really sorry about, very regretful. And we have winter stream, a time of maturity. Yeah, that's a confirmation of what I was saying about this card, thinking it was the Hermit. Your person is such an old soul. And that's still true for the Hierophant, by the way. Such an old soul. So mature. Okay, we have autumn and winter cards here. That might be relevant for your person's passing as well. Actually, maybe some of your loved ones died around winter, or maybe in autumn, but I feel like more like winter, but it doesn't have to resonate for all of you. But they are so mature, and they just knew that it was their time to cross over, because their physical body had lived life to the fullest, regardless of how old they were. Okay, their physical body had matured. It was done. It's like winter, but after winter you get spring. Okay, and that's them saying there will be a rebirth. Their body will come back into existence. They will reincarnate. We also have Masquerade. Okay, so yeah, again, I feel like this could be that many of you were not in a lot of contact with your person during their passing or before their passing, or maybe if you were, it was not authentic. Like someone was wearing a mask, someone was not truthful, someone was not honest, and I'm picking up on a lot of emotional pain because maybe you never got to speak your truth to each other. Okay, and that's what led to this lack of reconciliation. So there was some problem with not being authentic, or maybe they were really upset and said that they couldn't live an authentic life the way they had imagined it. As do we have? We have here letting go, learn to let go. Again, what's this? Okay, they could be children. Again, could be confirmation that you are children of your person, but doesn't have to be. We have butterflies that could be a sign for you, okay? But they just knew they needed to let go also of like the pain and possibly the lack of closure you got in your connection. They needed to walk away. They knew this. They knew it was their time. It was their winter. They knew, their season had ended. They are at peace with it, is what they're saying. And we have courage in the reverse. With these, with the Empress card in the reverse, on the outside, and the Hierophant card in the reverse, which I thought was the Hermit in the reverse, I'm getting such a strong sense of isolation and withdrawal and like a lack of believing in themselves. They were lacking some sort of courage and motivation to live life. They were just drained and done and had to leave. Or maybe they're telling you they never had the courage to reach out to you in order to reconcile. Take whatever resonates. Then we have community and this lovely rainbow and butterflies again. Like, guys, watch out for butterflies. They could be signs your loved one's trying to send. So they know that you are soulmates. They know that you are, related as souls, and that there will be this rebirth. There will be spring after winter, and that was going on through their head as well. They had a lot of pain within themselves because they walked away from you and because of possible issues, but ultimately they're letting you know they had this faith and kind of inner knowing that there would be a rainbow after the storm, after the rain, and they were looking forward to meeting their soul family in heaven as well, because we all reunite when we pass. And then I have some last written messages for you here. Look forward, don't look back. So if you have unfinished business with your person, they're telling you don't focus on it. Don't focus on it. Look forward. Look forward to this happy reunion in heaven when it's your time. We have death is not the end. Yes, I always say that. Death is not the end. So this physical existence in this one lifetime is just a small glimpse compared to eternity. Life is eternal, as I told you in the beginning, or I might have said this in a different pile. Energy never dies. Energy always continues to exist. It just transforms. And I'm healing. So yeah, I really feel like for many of you, your person could have been very unwell towards the end of their life. And so they are healing now. And they're also, like, most importantly, healing their emotional wounds, the wounds of the soul. And they're doing well because they are this strength card. Okay, so yeah, I really hope the reading resonated with you guys. If it did, then let me know in the comments down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi everyone who chose the 3 silver rings. Oops. This is your reading. If you would like for me to channel your deceased loved one in a personal reading or ask about anything else, info is in the description box down below. Also, if you'd like to support me and my channel, my PayPal for donations is down there as well, and my Amazon wish list with items that I'll be using for readings on my channel. If you decide to send me an order, make sure you change the country settings to Germany so it works out. But now let's get on with your reading today. So how did your loved one experience their passing? What was going on? We have, wow, the Wheel of Fortune, my favorite card. This is such a powerful, meaningful card. The Knight of Swords. The Empress in the reverse. I set this in a different pile, okay? Because I'm already seeing cards that showed up in different groups. So whenever you feel drawn to several groups, just watch them. There could be messages for you in them as well, because these are readings for the collective, so that can happen. That is normal. Always trust your intuition and let it guide you. We have the 4 of Cups. What else? The Ace of Pentacles. That's another card that showed up in a different group. The 4 of Wands, the Magician, nice, very nice, and the Emperor, no, sorry, this is the High Priestess in the reverse. Another very powerful reading, this one. We have here 4 major arcana cards and an ace. So yeah, very, very important for you to hear this message and pay attention to what I'm seeing here, what we are both seeing here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, Magician is 1, and the High Priestess is actually the divine female counterpart to the Magician. This is a very powerful combination. And then the Empress in the reverse is highly significant. So you and your loved one are definitely soulmates. You don't have to be romantically involved in order to be a soulmate. It just means that you are very important as souls for each other's spiritual journey, okay, for your karmic journey. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, it's definitely indicated, but this is about your loved one's passing. So how did they experience it? I can see here that it was fated with the Wheel of Fortune. This can be about fortunate or unfortunate events happening, okay? But in any case, there is no such thing as coincidence. Everything that happens for a reason. So they're telling you, that passing was meant to happen. It's fated. It's part of their destiny, part of their karma, regardless of how it happened. It had to happen, even if you don't understand it, even if it was painful, it had to happen. And they are at peace with it, as I can see here. And B, they're also telling you that it could have been a single fated event which led to the passing for some of you with the Knight of Swords. A very fast and deliberate act was taken that ended your person's life. And because we are doing a reading for the collective here, I can't give you any specifics, but this could be so many different things depending on your personal situation as well as your loved one's personal situation. So it could be that someone else did something, a deliberate act to end their life, okay? Your person's life. Or it could be that they did something deliberately which led to their passing. It could be that it happened very fast. Probably it happened very fast. It could have been unforeseen, okay? But this is powerful, so it needed to happen. It needed to happen. And they have mental clarity about it. But yeah, I'm getting the sense that for many of you, it happened very, very fast. For some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, it could have involved some form of violence, the passing, okay? But not for all of you. But it did happen fast. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but yeah, for some of you, this could have been quite traumatic, actually. But not for all of you. But here with the Empress card in the reverse and the Four of Cups right next to it, your person is telling you it was fated and their soul was okay with its passing. Okay, they kind of subconsciously knew that they had successfully completed this karmic cycle in this past lifetime that they have just lost. And they did not want a new opportunity that was presented to them by the heavens to continue their life. Maybe for some of you, your person could potentially have been saved if it was an accident or an illness or something, but their soul didn't want to, because once you get a glimpse of the afterlife, actually all of the souls do not want to come back because it's so divine, it's so powerful, it's where our souls belong, okay? Once you make contact with the light, you don't want to come back, and they're telling you that that's what happened. Here with this Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, they're telling you they had this traumatic incident, okay? Their soul left the body and they were introduced to the light, to their spirit guides, their guardian angels. They were shown the magical paradise that is heaven, and they met here with the Four of Wands with all their soul family. You're part of them, you watching, but you are stuck in incarnation. You are incarnated now, okay? You are physical body, but your soul belongs to this soul family as well. And when you pass over, you will join them. But they're telling you they were so incredibly happy when they reunited with so many beloved souls that they have shared past lifetimes with, that they did not want to come back. They rejected this opportunity to come back, and it doesn't mean that they did not love you enough or cared about you enough. They care about you a lot, they love you, and they know that you're part of this soul family and that you will come join them as well. But they were just so amazed and blown away by the magic of the afterlife. It was so incredibly beautiful and stunning. They did not want to come back. Here with the Empress card in the reverse, they felt like, regardless of how amazing and beautiful life on earth sometimes can be, it does not compare to the amazingness and, you know, the divineness of the afterlife. And they're sending you encouragement that when you're going through something, don't chase happiness necessarily on this earth. You will not find it. True happiness is in the afterlife, is within the soul, and you will find it too. But yeah, they were kind of, their soul did not want to continue living. They wanted to cross over, be with the soul family, and they are very powerful souls here with the magician. They're also like actually trying to connect with you, which is why you're watching this video. They're trying to send you signs. The magician card to me always represents combining the heavens or uniting the heavens and the earthly realms. They're still in touch with you. They might be on the other side, but they want to keep in touch with you, this magician. With one hand reaching to the skies and the other one pointing down. They're still spiritually connected with you, but they did not want to come back with their spiritual body. So yeah, and here with the High Priestess in the reverse, they're telling you there are so many mysteries to the universe, to existence of the soul, to higher consciousness that you have no idea about because it's too high and too powerful to grasp. And no matter how spiritually evolved you might be right now, you watching this, you will not comprehend the power and the mystery that is destiny and that is the afterlife. So don't try to look for explanations as to why your person had to die and like the reason of their passing. Don't, because there is so much sacred knowledge that you don't know and that you're not supposed to know about, okay? But they got a glimpse of it and they're sending you like positivity and encouragement, and they can't wait for you to be reunited. But yeah, their passing was fated, probably happened really fast, could have been triggered by an outside influence. They saw the light and they did not want to come back. But what else do we have? We have, wow, my German oracle card says written in the stars. In German, we say written in the sky or written in heaven. In German, heaven and sky are the same word. And it says fate or destiny. So again, they're telling you, my passing was fated. It was my destiny to pass. And I'm at peace with it. I'm on the other side. We have this moon and the universe representing them. And I've never seen this, but we have this like spirit angel person, that's your loved one, dancing in the universe, feeling so free and happy because they are the light. They have found the light and now they are this light. So yeah, and we have, I've never drawn this card before, and it's a 1, and the magician is a 1 as well. That's no coincidence. So they're telling you a tidy house, clarity and organization. So again, like they're telling you, I'm at peace with my passing. It might have seemed chaotic or traumatic in the physical, but it's all part of the plan because there is a higher purpose. I have clarity, okay? There is no chaos. It's all like everything has a reason, but you can't grasp it. You can't comprehend it as a person being incarnated in flesh and blood, okay? But there is... everything makes sense is what they're telling you. So don't worry too much about this incident that led to their passing, which could have been quite traumatic for some of you. And we have gilded regret. So your person, they're still connected with you, okay? Even though they are on the other side, I told you this, but they have, because they feel so connected to you, a lot of regret because they see your pain. And it could be that they have some regrets about the life they lived, or maybe about actually their passing and how it could have traumatized you, okay? Or maybe regrets that could be for some of you, like still regretting that they did not take the opportunity to come back. Maybe they are feeling a little bit guilty about it because they see your pain. Okay, so they're apologizing to you. But regardless, they do have some regrets within themselves linked to their passing. What else do we have? We have resilience, rise above tribulation. So they have risen above this turmoil, this incident, their passing. This person here dancing on the moon, I think it's not the earth, they are free, okay? They are free, they are happy. They're telling you, don't worry about me. This is a very important message for those of you who think that their passing was traumatic or unfair or like some negativity. They're saying, let's both rise above it, even if it's really hard for you. But let's focus on what's really important, and that's karma and the afterlife. What else do we have? We have purification in the reverse. This has to do with the regret, and we have raindrops here falling on this sunflower. So they regret that they maybe did not get to clear any blockages or negativity in your connection. They're regretful about something in your connection in this past lifetime, okay? So they're asking for forgiveness. And we have inner peace, but yeah, regardless of this regret, they have inner peace because they're free. They are in the light. They're surrounded by the spirit guides in their soul family. So again, don't worry about them. They have found the light and inner peace and bliss. Now, to finish off your reading, I have some written messages from them for you. Please let me go, I beg you. So they're telling you, let go, not of them as such, but of, all the negativity linked to your person's passing and the issues you might have had in your connection. Leave it behind, forgive yourself, forgive them, forgive the situation, move on, focus on your reunion in heaven and on reconciliation. Look, I have so many deep regrets. So your person's apologizing. They do have regrets, in your connection and possibly regarding their passing. And pray for me. So see, this doesn't mean here with the please let me go that they want to separate or that they want you to leave them alone. They want to stay in touch with, the Magician card. They want you to connect with them regardless of your spiritual beliefs and religious backgrounds. Pray for them, light a candle, speak to them, but always from a place of love and positivity, never linked to any negative feelings or thoughts. They need that. They need that from you, and forgive them if they did something to you. Okay? So yeah, that's all I have for you. Let me know how this reading resonated with you in the comments down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye.